What's good, guys? Shaw here, back with another video for you guys, man. Today I want to talk about becoming your own best friend. Why you need to cultivate a relationship with yourself. What does it mean to not have a relationship with yourself? I'm gonna share my story with you guys, and hopefully you take something from it, man. So let's get to it, man. So I remember 19, 20, 21. At 21, I got my first bottle. 21, I got my first bottle. And the only reason I got my first bottle was because on those Friday, Saturday nights after work, because I work morning shifts, after those Friday nights after work, after those Saturday nights after work, I would be bored. Why? Why would I be bored? Because I didn't have a relationship with myself. I didn't have any hobbies. I didn't have anything to do after I got out of work, because at that time, welding was my dream. Welding was my main task at hand. So all my focus energy was going on welding and running up a bag. So those Friday, Saturday nights, bro, man, I just thought like I need something to do. So guess what I did? I ran to Vices. So at 21, I got my first drink. And like every weekend after I turned 21, I was going to get me a bottle for Friday or Saturday night, just to drink and just have a good time with myself. And that's why I messed up, like thinking that I needed alcohol to have a good time with myself. So that's where I knew something was wrong. That's why, as I look back on it now, being 26, it's like you only did that because you didn't have a relationship with yourself. You didn't know what your hobbies was. You didn't know how to connect with yourself. So as I'm looking back now, I'm like, dang. Now I have to grow and cultivate a relationship with myself. So boom. Me saying all that is to say you can't run away from who you are. You can't run away from the inner you. You can't run away from your inner child. You have to become one with who you are and your inner child. You have to become one with that. You have to become one with that person. So I say that to say loneliness, man. Loneliness is a big thing for me. Like because I don't have that relationship with my inner child, with a relationship with the inner me. It's like it's a void there. It's a void there. So you try to fill that void up with vices. So because there's a void there, you're feeling alone. And I know me, I got friends, I have people I talk to from time to time, but I don't have somebody I can just call up every day, you know? And you need to cultivate the relationship with yourself. You need to talk to yourself every day. You need to check in with yourself every day. And that's what I'm learning now, is not relying on other people to be heard, to feel seen, to be acknowledged. I have to rely on myself to do that. You can't look on the outside for any external validation on who you are and who you becoming. So loneliness is a big thing for me, and I'm learning how to cultivate that relationship with myself, so I don't need no external validation. I don't need anybody to come check in with me. Like I know for me, over the last like 3 or 4 years, I would just check up on my homeboys or my friend girls, and most of the time I wouldn't hear back from them. So I just stopped checking in with people, and I just started checking in with myself, because I'm what really matters in my own life. I'm who makes a difference in my life. So it's like I just stopped checking in with people and then start checking in with myself. How am I feeling? How's my day going? How's my year going? Am I on track with my goals? Am I fulfilling my vision? So I just I just substituted them for me, making myself a priority, making myself feel heard, seen, and all that, man. So loneliness, I'm learning to love who I am, learning to figure out who I am, what really does it for me. So loneliness is becoming less of a factor in my mental health, my psychological state. So boom. What else I got here? Checking your own needs. Yeah, I got checking my own needs, in which I already touched on. And celebrating yourself, dog. Like, I never celebrated myself. Never ever did I celebrate my accomplishments, celebrate milestones, celebrate just my existence, period. And now I'm learning to treat myself. I'm learning to take myself out. Like, one of the things I've been doing is taking myself on movie dates and watching kids' movies. Like, I watched Mufasa, I watched, what's that, iRobot, what else have I watched? Harold and the Purple Crayon. Like, I've been watching not childhood, but like movies for your inner child, and it's really been helping out, man. Like, it's really been helping out for real. If you trying to connect with your inner child, I would suggest watching childhood movies or movies for children. So celebrating myself, like, man, I just been like, I ain't got no manicure in a while, but like keeping up your appearance, celebrating those small wins, celebrating keeping good habits, eating well, like all of that. I've been incorporating all of that to boost my self-esteem, to boost my self-worth, to really champion myself. So I won't need nobody else to make me feel seen and heard, like I said, right? So cultivating a better relationship with myself has been really the goal. Like, I've been doing like healing work, shadow work, really locking in on psychology, going through and finding traumas that I need to heal from or cope with, find healthy coping mechanisms for, figuring out why I do certain things, figuring out what my triggers are. All of that stuff matters when it comes to connecting with who you are, connecting with the inner you, and cultivating a better relationship. So you can ultimately gain confidence in yourself and not look for others for help, for real. Even though looking for help is cool, but you shouldn't have to rely on people for everything. So that's just been my whole thing, is becoming one with me and not having to need other people validate my existence, but me validating my own existence. So I ain't gonna keep rambling, because I know I got a thing with rambling. So I'm ending it off here, man. Cultivate a better relationship with yourself. Check in with yourself. Check in with how you feeling. Check in with how your appearance is. Just cultivate a better relationship with yourself as well as the source. And I'm gonna end it off here, man. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Peace.